Welcome to Ryan Waters Sports Drive.
Hi, I'm Maggie Harris. You're listening to Ryan Waters.
Hi, this is Darren Semenick, head men's basketball coach at UBC Okanagan.
Hi, this is Scott Richmond of Team Canada, and you're listening to Ryan Waters.
Now, here's your host, Ryan Waters.
The Sports Drive preview show of the AAA high school basketball teams continue with a closer look at the Rutland Voodoos. Slated as teams that could fight for a provincial's berth, the Voodoos are ready to get this season going. Last year on the boys' side, they were the second best team in the conference at one point, but ultimately finished in the 5th spot after injuries to their top two guards. Head coach Ron McCutcheon is soft-spoken, but has a ton of experience at the CIS level, and he's hoping this team could make a loud impact when his team finally hits the floor.
Well, around the school, the kids think that we could be very good, actually, and I've received a lot of questions about when's our tournament, when are the league games. The kids want to come because they're starting to believe that we have a program built here. The teachers and staff are very supportive this year, and they're making room for the kids even though we are on a job action.
When is the tournament?
The tournament is December 9th, 10th. It's an 18 boys tournament. The girls will be going later this year rather than with us. It's usually a 3-day 16-team tournament. So it's a little shorter. At the same time, there's more games packed together, so it's easier to get in and watch.
So the campus is excited, the staff is excited. What will the strengths of this basketball team be?
Well, our strength is going to be our inside game. We have Travis Worthing back, 6'6", 6'7" kid. He's put on 35 pounds over the summer and is a true athlete. Actually has been playing a lot of intramurals type stuff at UBCO and the Y in his spare time over the summer. So he looks very good. His skills are way above what they were last year, and his confidence is there. I think he's going to be an animal. Jaden Siegler is back, and he might be the best pure athlete on the team. As well, we have Kevin Dick, who might be the smartest point guard on our team. So we're looking for those three to really carry the load. And, they're backed up with, again, we had 8 grade 12s this year, so we're senior, and we have the experience.
So after last year's finish, you were in second spot for a lot of the year. You finished 5th. What did you want to focus on in this off-season, if you will, coming into this year?
I think I wanted to focus more on our intensity and keeping it up for a whole game. I felt last year when we got in trouble, we lost our intensity and started just thinking other things, and unfortunately it cost us at the end of games. KSS is a good example. We played them twice. Both times we were leading at the end of 3 quarters and lost both games by double digits, and that was a loss of focus and intensity.
Will the system be the same as last year's? Is it a run and gun offense, or is it more sit back and wait?
We like to run and gun.
Yeah.
I like to run and gun, maybe a better way to put it. I believe that with the game, I was hoping for a 24-second clock this year, and we are gearing our program towards a 24-second clock and the 8 seconds to get it over, and the full international game. When that comes, we'll be ready for it, because that's what that game is basketball. I put a lot of onus on my players to make smart decisions and move the ball quickly.
Other than league, and you mentioned the tournament that you will be hosting December 9th, what will the Voodoos be playing in? Where else will you be going?
We have a tournament up in Kamloops right after Christmas. It's at NorCam, and I would expect them to be a top 3 team this year, maybe in our league. I think then we are going to Victoria to the police tournament, held there every year by St. Thomas Aquinas. Then we're off to Collingwood, which is a private school in West Van, and they always host, in fact, our first game there is going to be against the Yukon National Games team. So.
Do kids get excited about going to tournaments out of town, see different players, different teams?
Oh, they love it. Unfortunately, it costs money, but they love going out of town. And we actually played our best basketball last year in Victoria and in Collingwood. It was interesting. They really played hard there. They come home. I don't think they have time to focus. Whereas on the road, they're focused and they're there to play basketball.
So when it's all said and done, the dust settles, if you will. What do you want people to say about this team?
I want them to say that number one, we played hard. And number 2, we played like gentlemen and showed true sportsmanship.
On the girls' side at Rutland Senior Secondary, second-year head coach Indy Dial and the Voodoos are looking to improve on their 6th-place finish from a year ago. This team should be intense and well-conditioned as they prepare for their first action this weekend in a tournament. Coach Dial says his team is shaping up nicely.
A lot different than last year. Lost a little bit of size compared to the year prior, but got a lot more aggressive guards that can shoot the ball really well. So different format from last year, but looking good so far.
So will it be a different style then as well on the floor?
Definitely, yeah. We'll be looking to shoot more with the guards crashing. That's usually typical anyways, but kind of created a bit of a different program to get them all buying in and crashing the boards and working hard out there.
Are they buying in? That's the big question. You're dealing with high school kids generally, and then girls. Are they buying in?
Yeah, pretty good so far. It's first it's tough. They're going, who's this guy's coming in. He's yelling a little bit and what's going on, and then you have a little fun with them, show them some fun drills, and they're buying in pretty quick. So it takes a little bit of time at first, but it's our second year coming back, so we always got a little buy-in from the seniors already, so it's good.
So with the new outlook, the new style, where will be the strengths of this team?
Strength is definitely going to be shooting, pushing the ball up the court, getting it at times into the post, but primarily our shooting looks really good this year, and we should be able to shoot the lights out.
So drop some names. Who are the go-to girls?
Yeah, I'd say Haley Lambert would probably be our first one. Shalane Kelly is going to be doing really well. I think Haley would probably be our, Haley and Shalane will be our main two. Megan in the post, returning grade 11, senior this year. Grew, I think, an extra 3-4 inches and has really stepped up her basketball knowledge. So I think we got the big three right there.
Sixth place last year. What did you want to do coming into this season to improve on the sixth place finish?
Really work on the team's conditioning and health, making sure that they don't fall prey to injury early in the season like we did last year, and then continuing the shoot mentality. Don't be afraid to take an open opportunity, but be aggressive and don't let the easy shot go.
Do you know much about the other teams, the Mountain Boucheries and the South Cams, and how you may stack up against them?
I don't have the knowledge. I don't have them all memorized from last year. Boucherie and KSS are always tough. South Cam, I think we're rated higher than KSS last year. They had some pretty good height on their side, so that's always an obstacle for any team. That being said, win or lose, it depends on the day, and the harder team usually will take it. So.
The interesting fact about high school kids is the different personalities, that kind of thing. You have grade 11s match with grade 12s. How are they gelling together?
Really well, actually. We came into training camp, not really sure what we had coming in from the grade 10s, but just heard some good things. Brought them in, and it wasn't hit the line immediately and run. It was, let's mix the team together, let's see what you guys are made of. Had some fun, did some drills where it's really team involved, not as much as just run, dog run them the whole time, right? So that kind of creates a bit of communion within the team, and it goes well.
Where are you going other than regular season games? You go to KSS, you go to Salmon Arm. Where else are you going? Any tournaments?
We got a tournament here in Kamloops coming up here. We'll be there this weekend, Friday, Saturday. We'll be looking to get a tournament out in Vancouver. I think end of December, early January. Those are the main ones. And then Grand Forks, where we had a really good showing last year. We were able to win it in the final. And they had some pretty good girls out there too, so looking forward to going out there again and stepping up to the challenge.
When it's all said and done, what do you want people to say about the Rutland Voodoos after the year's over?
Great sportsmanship, but the hardest working team in the league. Not afraid to, it's kind of a hockey term, but dig in the corners and fight for it. And, no easy buckets is always something that we told the girls last year. Just work hard, and that'll give you the results you're looking for.
Though the Voodoos won't see their first regular season action until early January, they will get their legs in a number of tournament games this month. With this season preview of Rutland Senior Voodoos basketball, I'm Ryan Waters. Next time on the preview show, we'll take a look at the program many are saying will win the Valley Championships, the KSS Owls.
This has been the Ryan Waters Sports Drive.